France, the EU's second-largest economy and its only nuclear power, stands at a historic turning point, not only for its own political system but for the stability of the entire European project. According to a Politico analysis, the political chaos unfolding in Paris is raising fears that France could soon make Europe's worst nightmare come true. The crisis was triggered by the failure of the French Prime Minister to form a functioning government. His attempt to secure a parliamentary majority and build alliances collapsed in less than 14 hours. This development opens the door to potential snap parliamentary, or even early presidential, elections, which could radically reshape the country's political landscape. At the heart of this turmoil stands Marine Le Pen's national rally, Rassemblement National, RN, which Brussels now views as a likely future force in power. Should Le Pen's party enter government, or, even more dramatically, win a majority, France would become the first major European country where the far right not only holds significant parliamentary influence, but possibly executive authority as well. The European Union's anxiety is far from theoretical. A change in leadership in France would directly impact core EU policies. Le Pen has already pledged to abandon the EU's common defence framework, to pull France out of NATO's military command, and to reduce or halt military aid to Ukraine. Such a shift would directly challenge many of the EU's foundational policies, especially in the areas of defence, energy, and foreign relations. If France were to step away from the European model of collective action, the rest of the bloc would be forced to reconsider its alliances and strategic influence on the global stage. Still, the national rally faces obstacles. The French two-round voting system has historically allowed a Republican front, a temporary alliance of centrist, left-wing, and right-wing parties, to unite in the second round in order to block the far right from power. Despite strong polling numbers, Le Pen has yet to fully break through this barrier. Nevertheless, France's political polarization has already hollowed out the traditional center. President Macron's bloc has shrunk considerably, the moderate left is divided, and alliances are fracturing. In this fragmented environment, Le Pen's party polls at around 33%, while mainstream centrist and establishment parties lag far behind. A Le Pen government would put France on a direct collision course with the EU's current political direction and could strengthen the so-called populist chorus, already represented by leaders such as Orbán in Hungary, Fico in Slovakia, and Babis in the Czech Republic. Even as a minority coalition, such a bloc could paralyze EU decision-making from within. In conclusion, France's political crisis goes far beyond domestic concerns. A potential derailment of its political order would have profound implications for the European Union, affecting its security policy, its strategy on Ukraine, its climate agenda, and even its foundational democratic values. Europe is watching anxiously, as what once seemed the worst-case scenario no longer looks so far-fetched.
Stay informed, stay briefed. Subscribe for more world news in 3 minutes.